Hello everyone, I'm Chef Leroy and this is Cooking on the Balcony. This is our second part of our pumpkin bisque segment. I just wanted to show you where we're at with this. Basically our pumpkin bisque has been cooking for about 15 minutes, pretty hot. One thing I really like about using the induction is you don't have a lot of, you don't get a lot of evaporation. So you basically get what you make when you put all your product in there. You pretty much get about the same amount. When you do things on the stove, especially gas, and we've noticed that anytime we've used gas stoves, you do get some evaporation. Your liquid will evaporate a little bit, so you actually do lose a little bit of your product. This doesn't evaporate as much. So what I want to do is I want to show you what it looks like. I'm going to go ahead and take the pot cover off, turn it down. So what we wanted to do is we wanted to cook it until our vegetables were soft. Okay, so we were looking to see if our carrots were soft, our celery was soft. We already know our pumpkin was soft because we baked it ahead of time. So we're going to check our carrot. We're going to pull one off. Whew, that's hot. I know that. Okay, it's soft enough to blend. Okay, so I don't have a real sophisticated blender. But it is a hand blender. This is what we call it in my profession, we call them immersion blenders. So at this point, really, you can just turn off your stove. Okay, so shut it off. Now this is a non-stick pan. This is a metal device, so I want to be really careful not to blend too close to my metal pot. So I'm going to try to keep it off the bottom as best I can. Blending it up. If you do touch the bottom, it's not going to kill the pan, but you want to be careful not to scratch it. Now again, depending on how much product you have in here, you can make adjustments with water. If it gets too thick, you can add more cream or more milk. It's really up to you. Also the seasoning too. It's really up to you on how you want to season your soup. Kind of loud, I hope. It's too loud on there. That's it. Oh, by the way, this would make great baby food too. Just telling all you ladies out there that have babies. Hey, it's great food for babies. Okay, so I wanted to just go over the recipe one more time again. We started out with a 1/4 pound of butter. We had 2 cups of onion, sweet onion. We had 1 cup of carrot, 1 cup of celery. We chopped it up kind of small. We added it to the butter when the butter was melting down. Another thing you can add to this, if you ever wanted to, you can add some garlic. I didn't add any garlic in this. And then we sauteed our vegetables off until our onions become clear. Okay. And then we added our stock. We added our brown sugar. The stock that I used was Swanson's. It doesn't matter. You can use whatever brand you like to use. That's up to you. It was 1 quart, 32 ounces. We added that to the pot. Again, you could use organic if you want. Just remember that organic does cost more money, so it's a little bit more in the store. The next thing I added was about 1.5 tablespoons of brown sugar, a couple pinches of salt and pepper, which I had kind of mixed together, and then I added what was my other ingredient, Margot? Cinnamon. We added almost a full teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, and that was ground cinnamon. So we want to try it. Is that correct? Do we want to sample our soup? Yes. So let's take a look at what it looks like. Nice and smooth. Look at that. Look at how nice that looks. Fantastic. Let's give it a try here.
A little bit.
Nice, huh? Let's get a sample. Are we ready?
Yes. How's that?
It's hot. It's really hot, but it's good. It is really good. This is a really nice soup. Again, you can make all different kinds of adjustments. It's your recipe once you start making this type of soup. Again, this would make a great potato soup too. A lot of people like to use potato. The other thing you can do with your potato is as you're sauteing your vegetable down, you can actually add some crispy bacon into it and do a bacon potato soup. add a little more cream for smoother. I actually think that this is fantastic. So again, this was our Halloween segment. We hope you enjoyed our program, and we will see you on the next time, Cooking on the Balcony with Chef Leroy. Have a great
Bye,
day.
everybody.